I'm not. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be like streaming any games, but this was just so funny. Like funny in a legitimately funny way. So I was like, I need to like document this in some way, shape, or form. Like this, I had to share this with someone. It's like 4 a.m. So there's just it's literally like demon hours. I woke up at 3 something. I've had a full night's sleep. I went to bed early. You know what I mean, I'm that old person sleep schedule right now. But I was like, you know what? I'm feeling it. I didn't get to play yesterday evening because I was tired. Let me get into it. Let me play a couple games before I go to work. Yo, like this was an experience. I have to like record this post game chat because like it was just so funny. Now the enemy team has this guy called Zane. I'm gonna elaborate on Zane a little bit, and I'm hoping that my mic sounds okay. I haven't tested anything. I have no idea how it sounds. It's using like some filter thing, that should reduce background noise. But so Zane, right? This Zane guy. Um, Zane is a little bit of a problem. This guy, to put it in T1's word, he's a little bit of an issue. You know what I mean? Well, okay, no, he's not a problem. Like he's not a problem. He's he's an environmental issue. He's an issue with your map. He's an issue for your team. This guy, look, I like to provide criticism, like actual constructive criticism of people's gameplay and stuff like that. But this guy does not. He just doesn't care. He's OTV's a Mumu. I've had him on my team multiple times, and he just doesn't try to win. Like as far as I know, he hasn't tried to win a single time. This might be the first time I've ever seen him actually try and win a game, right? And like it's probably because he recognized me and was like, "Oh, this guy." Like I swear to God, I believe I've been in multiple games where he just straight up ignores mid. He doesn't play for mid whatsoever. I'm not saying he needs to play for mid 100%, but like, why wouldn't you get free kills on mobile champs and stuff like that? You know what I mean? He just doesn't. He just like AFK farms, does nothing, and then we lose the game. And he just like runs it down. He essentially like either gets invaded and dies, or invades the enemy, dies, and then like essentially you lose the whole map because he's useless. But that's besides the point. So this game was got guys, don't lose to Zane. This guy sucks. This is a free win. Like really, it is a free win. Like BM aside, it's a free win. You know what I mean? Let's take it. And so you'll see like this post game lobby. Good job everyone not losing to Zane. My jungler, you're welcome. I'm the greatest. I know. And see, he's saying this in a facetious fashion, right? Because I witnessed one of the most criminal things I have seen. What you can see a jungler do, right? This guy performed a horrific play of tragedy right in front of me, and I could not do anything to stop it. It was otherworldly, to say the least. It was. I don't know if I want to call it magical. I'm not sure if there's like a word for magical, but also horrific at the same time. Eldritch, something like that, right? And so he says this in a facetious fashion. You're welcome. I'm the greatest. I know. Obviously, I mean his KDA is decent, but like he's saying this and it's a meme, right? Because we both know that there's a certain chain of events that we both witnessed that this guy would rather no one ever bring up again. This is like the Voldemort of his gameplay. If it is the play that shall not be named, it does not exist. It is not recorded. I should have clipped it. Honestly, I should have clipped it. But it is not a recorded thing. It's gonna be recorded because I'm gonna show it. But like you'll see, weird. There's a part of that game I just can't remember for some reason. Yeah, me neither. It's like I got head trauma. Not sure why. Really odd. Really bad, right? Like, oh my god. Hang on. I wonder if this thing is actually like. I hope it's not popping. Oh wait. Oh, okay. And it's like we're literally just sitting here like, huh? There's just this weird like gray space in our head that we can't remember. Like straight. And then yeah. So I just found that really funny. Like I'm gonna find it because it was honestly insane. Like we could right. It's like literally the play, which is the difference between we could just win the game instantly. Like we could just hardcore win the game, or we can throw it and make the game last 34 minutes instead. This game would have lasted for 20 minutes or 25, and they would have FF'd if this play did not happen. That is just a fact. because they would have been doomed. They would have been doomed. I should have looked at the gold graph because I would have been able to find it based on the gold graph. But I can just find it based on where the Briar dies the first time, and where everything goes terribly. So here, this is the first gank where I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, this is. Let me just lower this a little bit because I don't know how loud it's actually. It shouldn't be bad. Shouldn't be bad. But yeah, I'm like, yo, free kill. This guy he's a Hwei main. He's hyper aggressing. Just kill him for free. It's easy. Like let's just pull the spine right out of his body. Like no big deal. Easy peasy. Nothing too complicated. Look at this guy. Like you. Okay. I'm playing Lissandra. You don't have any wards on the map, as far as I can tell, unless I'm mistaken. You have no wards on the map, right? You don't know where Briar is. Your jungler is in our jungle, right? Like you could say, okay, Briar's not topside, but like you see me E and you're just walking straight into it. Like you're just walking straight into it. You have no mana. You have what? 50, you have 34 mana. You can't even Valkyrie. Why are you walking straight? Like this is what Hwei players do. They're so used to their champs being broken that they do this. So I just like EN. I honestly was expecting him to leave. I wasn't expecting this gank to be successful because it's like look at where he was. He was standing here and he walked all the way up here when I throw my E out. Like he just, it was ridiculous. So I just walk up slowly and W him, like, and then he just dies. He's trying to like walk to his Amumu. Dude, he's trying to walk to Zane. Zane is okay. To be fair to Zane here, this is griefing. Like this is like costing him his game. Whatever game he might have, this is costing him his game. He just invaded this blue. Obviously, he's not going to have HP. He's not going to be able to contest versus 2 full HP champs, especially not Lissandra Briar. Like, there's no way he's going to win that. This guy's leading us to his invading jungler because he's trolling. Like, really? He's lucky that Briar didn't just walk through here randomly and kill him. I'd have been pissed. I don't even play jungle, and I would have been pissed if this guy for trying to lead their jungler and their mid laner to me. Like, what? Corki's just supposed to chill at his tower here. And so here's the problem. So this is you see this is if you're paying attention, you might have noticed something really odd. Now I'm pinging here like on the way. Like we look at this wave. We can just regank this Corki. He has to walk up here. He's forced to walk up here. He can't play the game without walking up to hit the CS. I could keep this on my side forever. He doesn't have any vision of where Briar is. He for all intents and purposes, he knows that she's topside, right? Before she walks through here. So she has the opportunity here to just gank like through here and just kill this guy again. After he TPs on a frozen wave. This is game over. Right? This guy's level 3. He's going to be like level 4 when I'm level 7. Right? He's not going to be able to play the game. So they're not going to have a mid laner, and we're going to win literally every objective. I'm going to rotate to lanes and kill everyone. It's going to be great. Like, fantastic. But we're unfortunately in an alternative reality where that did not happen. We are in whatever this reality is. And I am hesitant to find out what else could possibly be wrong with this reality if this is where we are. It's very scary. It's a very scary thing. And so Briar instead walks through mid lane, Qs to a minion, and then walks towards bot side. And now I'm just gonna let it play out because I don't, how could I describe myself? I feel like I'm a victim of some kind of like visual crime, like something that would cause, like you just see it and it causes you trauma. So I can really just let this play out. That's really all I don't have words to describe it. You can see me pinging the Corki saying, hey, just gank him. And so Corki gets 2 kills. This Corki that was about to lose his whole lane infinitely, forever, permanently, just got 2 kills. And I, myself, have no kills. And he also has tier and base on me. And so I am like, yo, this is fucked up. I can't lane anymore. Like, I, I, I can't walk up to this guy anymore. I lose. I mean, I have no mana. And also, like, it's Corki. So I'm just like, okay. So this becomes my life. I try to get this cannon, and I didn't even get it, and it cost me like 100 HP, and I was like, okay. And then she does this as well. I'm gonna run it back because I had part of this blanked out actually. So she she runs back to her raptors, and then she also does this. Zane, dude, it's just a Zane gap. And so now my enemy Corki is 3 kills up on me as Alessandra after he like uh, uh it is what it is. It do be is what it do. But it is okay. We did win the game, but that like was just insane. Are there any points of interest? Let me just see. Let me see if there's if I can bring it up. I can't bring it up. It'd be easier if I could just bring it up here. Okay, so oh, there were some good fights. I mean, unfortunately, the frame rate for this is really low right now, so it's kind of not working that great. I don't know why it's that bad, but we did get into some good fights, and like the final fight was pretty entertaining. So I'll probably replay that here. This one I'll start with this one because I was sensing like I have a 700 gold bounty, and also the enemy team is like a bit pissed at me at this point because I'm kind of owning them. I just wonder if there's anything preliminary that I could show to show the hit gathering a strength kind of sort of thing. Um, so I mean, this is I guess one of the earlier fights. Corki scared of me. I think I might have done something right earlier. This fight was a bit sketch looking. Save Lulu, do some damage to the Camille. I'm trying to like get a throw proc on her, find the proc. They flash out, follow up with my EW. Unfortunately, we can't continue. I didn't realize that these guys were this low. Yeah, like apparently Zaya just took a bunch of damage here, and Ash was like going for the kill or something. My bad here. I thought that like these two would be able to manage their own thing, or at least that like Skarner wouldn't go this far, or if he did go that far, that he'd be able to play it. But then they just started like, getting killed here, which is like really bad. And it's like it's the plant, it gets planted back in. Like yo, so this was really sketchy actually, and I kind of really just had to like walk forward into this Ash and hope that we could just catch her and DPS check her. And this becomes a horrific instance. This guy doesn't realize that I'm like getting run down by the blue buff. Like this thing is just beating my ass. Like I can't. It's just chasing me infinitely. Hang on. Like you can't even see it, but it's in this bush. It's just chasing me. Like leave me alone, bro. Stop. And so he's just trying to 1v2, and I really like, he's confused. I'm like, bro, I'm just the enemy team has 6 players apparently. Like blue buff is one of them, and I had to let it reset. So I'm like trying to like walk up, trying to get back in here. Maybe I can find an angle. Can I? Hang on. Is it Control Shift Z? Oh, it is. That would have been really good to Control Shift Z. Whoa. What was that? Control Shift Z. Okay. So I was like trying to find an angle here, maybe to help him, but I'm literally 200 HP. Corki can kill me in one auto, and Soraka like starts walking up to try and 1v1 me. Um, she can't win. So I get one at least. And I think Skarner was like Skarner pinged like one time. I was like, bro, I'm 1 HP. I think that there's like one more. Okay, so here I was walking up here and kind of I wanted Briar to come and just kill this Camille because it's like really easy. It's just she's overextended. This is a free kill. Camille thankfully just like lets me solo her. And we catch the Soraka trying to shadow the Camille as well. This was, I don't know what this play was by them. Obviously, like Camille's like 05 at this point, so she's giving us a bit of an a way in. Just very thankful for that. Skarner kills the Corki 1v1, thank God. So we're finding like good stuff here. Like we're winning, right? We're fine. But this, you'll notice that there's like a huge gap in this in my kills here of like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, because we just started doing like very strange things. Um, and it was very, very sketchy. Like, we're trying to force plays that just have no business being forced, and it's super awkward because people are like trying to like force and engage, and we can't engage in this in one of some of these instances. I'm trying to find it, but there's this one instance where we're all mid. Well, not we're all mid, but okay, so this is one of them. Like, for some reason, we're doing this. Like, we're suiciding for a tier 2. Like, there's no way this isn't troll, right? So we're suiciding for a tier 2 that we don't even get. And now the enemy has Baron pressure, right? So this is really hard. This is like suddenly like getting very hard. I can't walk up. I can't get map pressure because they have Ashe, right? So like I can't. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to solo kill anyone anyway. But it's hard for me to really get anything done here. Like, they're all too tanky. Essentially, anyone who I try and kill, Soraka will just ult. Especially like the Corki and stuff like that. The Corki has MR. Camille has some MR. So does Amumu. He's starting to like buy. You know, he's a bunch of health items. I'm gonna have to kill him. I can't kill the Ashe or Soraka. Ashe has barrier. Soraka has heal. Like, I'm not able to kill anyone. So I'm chilling. So they're just like waiting for me to walk up. I know that, right? I like, it's not surprising. So I'm just chilling. This is where it starts. For some reason, we're on Baron, right? Which is fine, which is good. Baron's okay. Great call. That's fine. I'm happy with that. But then for some reason, we're TPing. Oh, we didn't even start it. Okay, I thought we were going to start Baron here. We're supposed to start Baron here, but for some reason, Skarner TPs. Like, he TPs here like I'm supposed to engage into a Soraka Amumu Corki. And I'm like, he's like spam pinging. I'm like, dude, there's literally no way. It doesn't matter. Like, look, I know my champ. I'm commenting on my champ, but it's not physically possible for me to engage onto their team here without suiciding. Like, they will just kill me instantly. If I the moment I use my E, Soraka will silence me and I can't use any spells and I'm just dead. So I'm like, I'm to be honest with you, I'm flabbergasted. We should just be doing Baron right now. Like, it'd be fine to do Baron. But we do this, he TP's in and then like does this, and he's like questioning why no one's following him. Like, dude, we have no, like, we get the Corki flash, that's fine. But he's like spam pinging constantly, like, go in, go in, go in. I'm just like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna go in when we have no, we don't have the follow up for this. We don't have the pick for this. There's no way we can play this. So luckily he doesn't die, but like that gives them Drake pressure because we have no, you know, our top lane is chunked and we have no TP. So I can't really. Maybe I should have followed this E and then ulted the Ashe here. I couldn't. I didn't really see where the Briar was because honestly, like, she was just not even on my screen. And I can't engage when Zane is like sitting here with his ult. Like, if this guy just stuns me, you know what I mean? I can't die in these fights. If I die in these fights, it's GG. So I'm like trying to find a way in, but we can't. And so we have to back off. Lulu goes down. Yep. And then so we're kind of like looking for something here. And I'm like, it's so sketchy. I'm just looking to defend the tower really, and hopefully they try and do Baron and we can clean up. So really, all I can do here, I mean, I'm like, if I go back in there, that's fucked up. If my Q lands there, maybe she dies. But like, thankfully I live. I can't afford to die. Like, I literally can't afford to die. Not just because I have a shutdown, but because like I'm kind of the anchor of our whole team. If I die, they just get everything on the map. If I die here, they go and do Baron instantly because they're like, Lissandra's dead. But I have TP right now. I could maybe interfere with their Baron and stuff. So that was really bad. And it becomes a sort of awkward situation where enemy has more map pressure than us. And I'm like trying to get my rabbit. I'm trying to get. I don't know. I'm just trying to like make sure everything goes well. I TP here early just because I know that my team's doing it, and they'll need help. But it becomes very awkward very fast because obviously they have an Amumu and Ashe, and so we have to back off. We really do. Skarner finds like something here, and then we're able to go in. I got silenced, and so I'm just chilling a bit. Get my ult off. The fight goes well. Like, we did it, right? Congrats. So we actually do find the engage there, and we do actually kill everyone. But it's just, it was like, we just have to find the right engage, because the moment we find the wrong engage here, we lose our game. So I'm like, great, I actually finally get some money, and I'm kind of close to getting Rabadons. I mean, I'm built out anyway, so I'm I'm strong. I'm not close to getting my Rabadons, but I probably have like 800 gold in my pocket right now or something like that. Yeah, 1100 gold. So I was like trying to maybe cap some, but I'm strong regardless with my items. Um, so I base here, get my needless rod, and I'm like preparing for whatever this is. Like I was saying to the Skarner, like I'm gonna shadow this guy. I'm gonna shadow you because I know their whole team's gonna be here. Maybe we can catch Corki out, right? Is okay. That must be bugged. Could he see me here? Because he ults me. He ulted me here. Oh, he saw me. Okay. If I okay, next time I'm gonna hug this wall. Next time I'll hug this wall as I walk up to this bush, and we'll be good. Because I didn't realize he could see me like that. Okay. I didn't realize it gave you vision like around the corner, like in that kind of sense. But we got control over this area. I wasn't really like it just occurred to me at this point that we were missing like 3 drakes. Um, I guess it makes sense considering the thing that happened early. That we can't remember. And so my team we kind of transferred this into getting a drake, which is nice. Like we actually get a drake here. It's a 28-minute first drake for us, which is cool. And so the only problem right now is that we don't really have a sort of like map play that we can do. Skarner really needs to like so leading up to this as well. Skarner was pushing bot, which I was like, good, yes, do this. Push bot lane. I'm gonna shadow you. We're gonna pressure the bottom turret. We can do this as a 5. And then for some reason he bases here because he sees Camille going for a tier 1, and he just leaves. So we have no push pressure. So our Baron just like gets wasted because this guy just like goes cross map for whatever reason and to do like nothing. We still lose the T1. Like we weren't gonna save it. She wasn't gonna get tier 2. Like we both have TP. Well, he has TP, so like it doesn't matter. She can't even push that fast. She's like 06. She's 08, so like she's not destroying our whole base. But so we don't end up getting this bot turret here or like that pressure because of that, which leads to a pretty awkward situation where like we can't really do anything because we're waiting for Skarner. Like he's our engage. He's our frontliner. We have like Briar can't go in first. I can't go in first because we're kind of the two carries, like the two main carries here. And so I'm just chilling. They're just chilling as well. They're just waiting. And I like it feels really easy for this to go wrong because if bot lane or anyone gets caught out here, they're kind of just fucked. Like it's hard for me to get through a Mumu and Ashe if anything were to go wrong here and like my TP is not up. I really would rather us not just not fight right now and just be patient. I really want Skarner to come mid. Like he's just laning against an 08 Camille and just not able to hit the tower. Like for no reason. Just come mid, bro. Like I just need him to come mid and like walk at them. But he just refuses. So I don't really know what's going on. It just becomes a situation where we're letting them farm for free for like 5 minutes, despite having a Baron advantage. And then he just flash ults. Like it's so weird how this guy was playing. He could have probably ulted the Amumu here. That wouldn't have been bad. Like, he walks into the Amumu in this bush here. Like, just ult this guy. Like, just kill this guy. No? He has no teammates. Just ult him. Right? You slowed him. Just go in, ult him, and then pull him away, and we just kill him. Like, we just kill him in this choke here. They can't follow up. But he instead, like, chooses to flash. He trades flashes with the Ashe. Like, okay. I guess does she barrier as well? She panic barriered? Yeah, she panic barriered. So that's actually like kind of worth. He got her flash and barrier. I didn't realize at the time he got barrier as well, but is what it is. I'm like fishing with ease, but there's no way I'm going in. Like I probably used my E like 6 times in a row and just not taking it at this point because enemy team for sure is pissed. Is just pissed at me, and they're gonna one shot me if I go in. So like it, I just reset. It becomes really slow, and so here becomes a bit. This is where it becomes a bit sketchy. Entire enemy team is like not on the map. Well, we see the mid lane, and I see a Mumu sort of here, and so I become a bit wary of like the possibility that Camille and a Mumu could show up and try and kill me with Corki, and so I really like I'm sketched out to be honest with you. We see the Amumu here. I'm like, okay, I can afford to check this bush. I see Camille show up here. I'm like, okay, let me just get the fuck out of here. I start walking away. Like my team's close enough that they can get to me. It's fine. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not in danger. This becomes like more of like a sort of bait play because there's no way I'm dying to this Camille like in that time frame. But the on the flip side, like it's a bit dangerous because this Camille can do a pretty significant amount of my health despite being like 2 levels down and 08. Like she can actually, force me to ult and stuff like that. Like she can force me to blow like actual cooldowns because like she has enough damage to just straight up kill me. Like not like instantly, but over like 5 seconds, yeah. So she starts DPSing me, and I'm like, well, I don't want to take infinite damage. Luckily, my movement makes the Ash ult miss because I wasn't even trying to dodge that. I just happened to move, right? So we get the Briar ult coming in. I ult the Camille to make sure that she dies before, like, I want her to die at the start of this fight so that my Thrall can start, because I have to leave this fight right now. Amumu is showing up and is trying to kill me. This guy, like Zane, knows, right? He's aware of, he knows who I am, I'm sure. So he knows who's going for. We got one Thrall proc. The fight continues. Briar flashes in. The Thrall, I don't know what it does. Did it actually go off? Yeah, so we get one Thrall here. What's it doing? Okay, it hits Zane, unfortunately. We have Corki on bot side killing our Xayah. We have this flash play going on here. I flash in Q. I miss my Q on like 2 of them. I get one auto off. And then Corki's like trying to kill me. I'm trying to just leave because Corki's like trying to hit me. But unfortunately, Zane hits me with a Q and I'm stunned. And now, I, like, the thing is, so I could have maybe walked away and tried to get out here. But I don't know the cool end of this guy's W. Um, oh, he literally has it up, so he would have just Valkyrie to me and killed me anyway, and I would have died regardless. And the only other option was for me to turn around and try and kill him. Unfortunately, I was unable to kill him without dying, so he gets a shutdown, and I don't live. It would have been nice if I survived, but it is what it is. That was a decent fight, but I mean it's like 4 for 3, so it's 5 for 4, which is like not, given the spot that we were in, like shouldn't be how this should be going. Um, should be a much more clean fight. Like if the Briar prior to this, if instead of like doing Gromp, like because Skarner pings Baron here, Camille's suggesting to all in, like maybe I should have pinged, you know what I mean? But like surely, maybe we can be here sooner. Like instead of doing Gromp, we're just like we're just walking up here, but that would require them to be like on the same page as me and knowing that the enemy team's going to try and look for a pick here potentially. I had taken this fight in a way where like that wouldn't be an issue, but it's still like there's different avenues we could have taken. If Lissandra W canceled dashes, this whole fight would have gone entirely differently, by the way, because I would have been able to just stop like this I literally W'd her mid dash, but it doesn't stop her, so she hits me and stuns me anyway, and would such get the initial combo off. So, which also makes my Q miss here. So, like, 100W, just make it stop dashes, please. I wouldn't be half HP right now. Like, this whole fight would have gone literally one-sided if I could have stopped the Camille from using her dash on me with my W. Just saying. But, so that happens. And then this ends up culminating in this fight. So, enemy team has Baron advantage. Leading up to this was a bit awkward. So I'm trying to get my team to like kind of show up mid. Like, we need to get control of the map. Drake's coming up soon. My team kind of wants to do Drake. I'm like, guys, they're just gonna do Baron, guys, boys, my people. So I literally have a blue trinket, by the way, which I never run. But this game I had it, and I blue trinket this area. I'm pretty sure I did at least. It wasn't me, right? Okay, I didn't have it at this point. It got blue trinketed, so we spotted them. But I knew they were going to be there anyway. I've been tracking them. And some of my guys, like, they're just on Baron. And I've been here before. I've lost a game recently to this. Like, a game, because it hasn't happened in a while. Where I walk in here trying to, like, get Baron control because my team's not showing up. And then their whole team's in here. And I die. So I'm, like, just being super wary of Camille E and Amumu Q. And dodging Amumu Q. Camille E's me, I just self-ult. I just Zanya. I press my W here first, right? I'm actually in range to W. This stops the Amumu from queuing me, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he could have queued preemptively, but he, like, can't queue me now. I'm able to just peace out over this wall, right? So I go over this wall. We get the Briar ult. She starts going. This looks sketchy. The Ashe ult actually hits me, unfortunately. Briar goes down. I land 1Q, but Zaya's doing big damage. Unfortunately, I get no throw here, but Skarner also finds a big ult. It's very messy. It's not clean whatsoever. Like, but we win. We win the fight. And then we win the game. So it was just, like, not the most magnificent display, but yeah. Anyways, I just felt like sharing that. It's a good game. Sketch game. I continue.